collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at this 3-pack of Batman 4-inch action figures from Spin Master as part of their 85 years of Batman line that they have going on right now. So we get Michael Keaton from Batman Returns, we get Christian Bale from the Dark Knight trilogy, and we get Ben Affleck from Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Now technically this is not all of our cinematic Batmen. There's still Val Kilmer from Batman Forever and George Clooney from Batman and Robin. I don't know if Spin Master will be diving into those as well. But I feel like the 3 eras of Batman from the movies are represented here. Keaton obviously played it the most from the 90s, you know, 89 into the 90s. Obviously, Christian Bale stuck with it for the entire Dark Knight trilogy. And then Ben Affleck was our recent Batman in whatever the DCEU is doing. But in any case, this is a Amazon exclusive 3-pack. Now, I believe it is just the 3 individually carded figures inside the box here. I don't think there's anything special from the basic retail releases. These 2 are not out yet. The Michael Keaton Batman is available right now with Bane. These 2 single carded figures I've seen at Target. So those are available now. I'm assuming these other 2 will eventually be available in future waves. But Amazon got this 3-pack with the 3 Batmen available now. So this just shipped from Amazon like a week or 2 ago. So check Amazon if you're looking for this. It should still be available. I think it was kind of going in and out of stock, but it should be around if you are looking for it. Yeah, so it's just 3 individually carded figures put in this kind of fancy slip box. Got the 3 logos up here. Not really much going on down here, and then spinning it around to the back again just shows them in the 3 individual carded releases there. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Do I have, as I say, I don't seem to have my knife, but I can figure this out. Maybe the screwdriver will work. There we go, that will do it. I just want to show off real quick that it is just the single releases. So if we slide this tray out, move this off to the side, you can see that it is just the 3 single carded releases. We'll take a look at these real quick. So you have Michael Keaton's Batman from Batman Returns. Now, I don't know why they're specifically saying Batman Returns. Obviously, the first Batman film was also Michael Keaton, and I feel like the suit was similar. There were some subtle changes from Batman 89 to Batman Returns, but for whatever reason, they're billing this as Batman Returns. Not really much going on the back here. Now, I think on the other ones, like, because he's out at the same time as Bane, it shows like a little cross-sell with Bane up here to show that he's also available. So maybe the card back is slightly different for this release. I'm not going to get the other one to mainly compare it, but if you're in the wild, feel free to check and let me know. So I don't know where Bane's card is, but I'm pretty sure Bane had a little cutout of Batman also being available. So next up we have Christian Bale Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy. So pretty basic there. And then we have Batfleck, as he was known, from Dawn of Justice. And I don't know, these guys look a little bit taller than 4 inches to me. Like, I feel like, I guess they're all the same size. For some reason, Batfleck here looks a little bit taller than the others, but I guess they're all the same size. I'm going to go ahead, get all 3 of these open, and we'll take a closer look. Here are the 3 figures out of the packaging. I think they all look pretty great. We'll start here with Michael Keaton's Batman. I think they did a pretty good job. Honestly, the actor likenesses are not bad. Like, you can kind of see that the eyes on mine are a little messed up. It looks like they didn't quite match the white paint up. So there is another one of these in with the Batwing. So I'm hoping maybe the paint on that one will be a little better. But otherwise, I think like the face likeness, I think actually looks pretty decent. I think the, you know, molding for the head and everything like that. The bat symbol here on the chest. All of this molding up here. I think, you know, the belt, they nailed the belt. The way the armor for like the chest and especially down here for the boots. I think they nailed all that. So they did a pretty good job recreating his appearance from the 89 and 92 movies. So really nicely done there. Head can go from side to side. You have the hinge and rotation in the shoulder. Hinge and rotation in the elbow. Nothing in the wrist, nothing in the waist. You have a ball joint at the hips. You can kick pretty decently out to the sides, really nice, and kick pretty decently far forward. You have a thigh swivel, and then you have the same kind of bend and rotation at the knee as you do at the elbow, and then nothing in the ankles. But yeah, it's a good looking figure. I think they did a really nice job with this. The cape is a little thin. I kind of wish the cape was a little bit wider. I don't know why they went with such a thin cape for him. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with this. I think this looks pretty good. It's a nice representation. I mean, you know, for a 4-inch figure, and I believe this whole set of 3 was $20. So, you know, you're looking at like $7, $6-7 a figure. I'm really happy with this. Again, no accessories. That's a way that they were able to keep the cost down, but I feel like you have batarangs from some other release you could use if you really want. But yeah, it's a good Michael Keaton Batmobile. Batman. Unfortunately, I don't have the version of this character from the Flash movie. They did do Michael Keaton's Batman when they did the line for the Flash movie. And unfortunately, I don't have that handy. Same with they did a Ben Affleck from that line as well that I don't have handy. Long since packed away, unfortunately. But if you missed out on those, this is a really nice alternative. From what I remember, I think these are nicer. I think these are definitely nicer than those. I feel like the molding really pops on this. The nice yellow belt, the likeness. I just think all in all, I think this is a better version. I think both of these are better versions. But this is definitely our first time getting Christian Bale Batman. And again, I think they did a really nice job. Again, I don't know what's going on with the eyes. If they're like not painted at all or they just missed. I don't know what's going on. Like when they're far away, you can't really tell and it's not an issue. But when you get in close, I really can't tell. It almost looks like they just weren't painted at all. I'm really not sure what's going on there. But the bottom half of the face, I think, looks pretty good. All of the armor, I think, looks really sharp. I think all of that really works. The belt, I think they nailed the belt. And that is painted all the way around. All of the detail molded into the armor, I think, looks really good. So all in all, I think it's a really good figure. I just, like I said, I don't know what's going on with the eyes. I don't know if they tried to paint it and it just didn't take because it's such a small little area. Or if they just didn't bother and they just kind of figured, well, it's a small enough figure that from far away you won't really notice it. And kind of you don't. From far away you don't really notice it. But it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the eyes on these. But it is a really good figure. It has all the same articulation. All 3 of these, I should say, have the same articulation. He doesn't seem to like to... Well, he can kick forward. His out to the side is a little stunted, but it might loosen up over time. But yeah, all in all, it's a really good representation of Christian Bale's Batman. I think he did a really nice job there. See, he has the wider cape, and then Ben Affleck's Batman has the wider cape, but he doesn't even have like the bat. I think they call that scapuling, or I forget what it's called, but scalloping. So feel free to make fun of me in the comments because I don't know words, but you guys can understand what I'm saying here. These two have that, you know, the bat design to the bottom of the cape, whereas Affleck does not have that, which I think is interesting. Really nice cloth cape, though. Really heavy duty. I think these other two are also cloth. Yeah, that's definitely cloth. And that's cloth. So none of these are nylon, which is nice because nylon has a tendency to get bunched up and folded, so you won't have to deal with any of that. This one is a little weird, though, the way it, like, you can see how they kind of have the cutout here on the back, but they still wanted to put the hole in there in case you want to connect anything to the hole in the back. So it's a little scrunched up, but overall I think it still looks pretty good. But yeah, the Ben Affleck, again, the eyes are either not painted or not painted very well. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I know this is going to sound weird, but actor likenesses for their, like, lower half of their face, I think, actually look like them. The bat symbol on the chest here looks good. The only thing is because he's got this molded part here in the shoulder, you can only go up so far. So that's going to hit into that, which is kind of a bummer. But you do still get the rotation. And then again, same elbows, same hips, kick pretty far out to the side. And then same knees, But all the molding here for the boots, I think, looks good. You kind of have this like dark gray with this kind of brownish gray. You can see the belt here, I think, looks pretty good. So all in all, for $7 figures, I'm pretty happy with these. I definitely think they're better than the ones that were given to us during the Flash movie line. You know, they don't have any accessories, but I honestly don't mind that personally. Just because I feel like at this point, if you've been collecting this line for any amount of time, you have batarangs and other things from other releases that you could give them if you really want. Yeah, they're just 3 solid figures. And then real fun just here is Bane. So you can have Christian Bale fight Bane. You can see that they're about the same size. And then also just for reference, here is a retro Obi-Wan from the Marvel, listen to me, Hasbro Kenner Retro Star Wars line. That's 3.75, so you can see that these guys are a little taller since they are 4-inch. Might be slightly more than 4-inch. Not 100% sure, but they're definitely in the 4-inch area. If this guy is 3.75, they're definitely taller. With the bat ears, you know, maybe a little over 4 inches, but yeah, really, 3 really good looking figures. I definitely recommend picking these up if you're a fan of the Spin Master Batman line. I think these are 3 really nice additions. Again, $20 for a 3-pack. Definitely can't complain there. $6 to $7, $6.50 a piece, whatever you want to calculate it out to. Definitely not bad. They don't have any accessories, but they're really nicely molded, nicely painted, good articulation. I think the actor likenesses are there. I think they did a really good job with that. Yeah, just all in all, I'm really impressed, and the price is definitely right. So I cannot recommend this 3-pack enough. Like I said, if you already bought the Batman singly because you saw it at the store with Bane, I would imagine that these 2 will eventually be available singly, so you could just wait it out. Or you could just buy the 3-pack and have an extra Batman, whatever you prefer. But in any case, I definitely think this 3-pack is worth it, and I definitely recommend it. They did a really nice job with these. So maybe one day we'll see Val Kilmer. Maybe one day we'll see George Clooney's Batman. Technically, I didn't mention Robert Pattinson's Batman, but he got an entire line dedicated to his movie, so he's already covered, so we don't have to worry about him. But yeah, I mean, you know, just do Kilmer and Clooney. Come on, you know, we deserve to have figures of all of them. I know their movies aren't the best, but the actors did what they could with the roles. I think Kilmer was actually a pretty solid Batman. Clooney, you know, he did his best. But in any case, let me know what you think of these in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.